Alright, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Let's travel back from Bangalore to Nellore. Oh, it was an amazing trip traveling from Nellore to Bangalore, Bangalore to Kerala. Why not? I enjoyed a lot. And let me grab those gloves. I think I really like the this hotel. I think it is under renovation, not completely at its full potential. This is, I think, key select by Lemon Tree Hotels located on Hostel Road, Bangalore. Decent enough. I am satisfied with this place. So yeah, let's go. I think some of the in the hotel, some parts of rooms are still under renovation, but that's okay. And the staff and everybody were too kind. At first I got a different room, and then they I have requested them to change my room, and they were fine with it, and they immediately changed and they took care of everything else. Even the staff came up and carried the luggage from one room to the another, which was so sweet. It was very kind. So cheers and restaurant. I really appreciate their gesture. Yeah. Okay, let's travel back to Nellore. Oh yeah, I have to tell you this, guys. This is, I think, in May 2025. If I'm not wrong, today is 28 or 9, somewhere. Yeah. I'll give you a little small comparison. Currently, the temperature is around 27 degrees probably before starting this trip, and this is around afternoon, around 11:30, 12, 11:30 a.m. So at this point of time in Nellore, the temperature is around 37 degrees, 38 degrees Celsius. So it was super hot in Nellore, Andhra Pradesh. But yeah, comparative to when we compare with Nellore, oh, this weather is absolutely awesome for me to ride actually. It was very peaceful, and weather itself is like amazing. I'm satisfied. So yeah, I think before going back to Nellore, I need to find a fuel station first, refuel it, and then travel. I think this is a service road. That's why people are coming from left and right. That's okay. Let me take a U-turn soon and find the nearest Shell's gas station and fuel it up. I really like the Shell gas station because when I was in abroad, I used to go for trips, but I didn't buy anything at the point of time because I did not thought that I would want to post it on YouTube someday at that point of time. But yeah, when I was in abroad, the Shell gas stations are absolutely amazing. They were like superb. The service, the restrooms, fuel efficiency, everything. I like everything about the Shell. Even the customer service. They have this app called Shell. They have their own app, and you accumulate points, and after reaching certain points you can get free fuel, and for that worth of the points or some gifts or some products, something which is of a good quality, which is very, very nice. I think I have never seen such kind of customer based gas station so far. Even in India, when I am traveling around, even in Nellore, there was one Shell gas station. I used to go there to specifically fill up. Okay, let me take a U-turn here. Yeah, I think I messed up. This is not the way I need to go. I need to merge into to that lane, and then I think I have to take a U-turn. Anyways, okay, let me take. Okay. Oh yeah, in Nellore there used to be a Shell station, but now it's not there because they recently removed it from that place because I think maybe the business did not grow as they thought. But I used to go there specifically to fill up only speed or power petrol for my Dominar. So I used to accumulate so many points and I got free fuel so many times from that. Even everybody knows from that branch. Everybody knows me because I'm very consistent going there to that Shell gas station, like at least weekly once or twice. And sometimes I even get, for my points, I even get free coffee, stuff like that. It was very pleasant experience for me in India as well. In abroad, yes, of course, I had wonderful experience, but in India also, especially in Nellore branch, when it was existed, at this point of time, while recording this, I don't think it is into existence anymore. I think 1 month or 2 months back, they have took it off completely from that place. And this is how do I know that? Because the staff themselves told me that, sir, this will be the last month to see you again because we no longer gonna be working here, and obviously we will be transferring to different places because management told we are shutting down this branch particularly. So it was hard, but that's okay. Yeah. And then I was not able to find any Shell gas station nearby. The one nearby, it's not nearby actually, it's very far. It's located somewhere in Tirupati, if you know Tirupati, then it's called Spiritual Center of Andhra Pradesh. I think at this point of time everybody knows that. If you don't know, just Google it. So they have one gas station there, and somewhere towards Ongole there is another Shell gas station. But anyways, this traffic is trafficking. But at least the weather is good, so I don't feel sweaty yet. Oh, by the way, this Rhinox gear I am using, I think this complete I am using Rhinox things, from gloves to the jacket and the pants. I rode pretty much almost 20,000 plus kilometers using those gear. And I should say for Indian conditions, I think comparing price point and everything, I think this is really good gear for beginners. I highly suggest people. It's not sponsored or anything, but in general, I really like the experience because trust me, I traveled with this jacket and pants to Kerala Wayanad from Nellore. So it is really worth it for Indian conditions. That I can tell. You can take my word for that. And I am really impressed with the quality as well. Keep in mind, compare the price point of the gear, Rhinox gear and other gears, and then come to conclusion. Go yourself to the nearest stores, whatever you like, put it on, try it on, and try to feel it, whether it's really for you or not. Because one of my friend who I met in the trip bought some gear that he has no idea. He just bought some racing suit and he just thought it's for touring. So before buying any gear, I like to suggest you guys to know what is the purpose of each gear and why are you wearing it and what is the intentions of you using the gear. Like, are you wanna go to tracks or you wanna go for touring? what is it? So based on that, I suggest you to purchase whatever you want, definitely. Because if you're someone who has no idea about the gears, all these stuff, then you are just a beginner who just wants to enjoy riding and stuff, then I highly suggest to check out the nearest Rhino stores, because it's worth it for the beginners. I guarantee that. And again, I am telling you, it's not a sponsored or anything. I'm just purely based on my experience. I really like it. I'm using it almost for 2 plus years. So I'm genuinely impressed by it, and definitely the price point is very affordable for almost everyone. So you don't need to worry about spending too much for the safety. This is at a beginner level. Keep that in mind. After that, once you got used to it, and if you are a frequent traveler or rider, then you can upgrade your gear accordingly. Maybe. Yeah, that's my take on finance gears. And I am using Cardo Backpack Edge for my intercom, music, apps and everything. Mind you guys, I'm not using any visually updated maps or anything. I just hear it in the backpack edge from the intercom, and then I just roll. That's it. Because I don't like to, add such things like my phone or anything. I don't like to place my phone on motorcycle at all, because it causes so many issues, stability issues, camera issues, heating issues, so many things. So I don't prefer at all to place any of my phones on the motorcycle. Maybe in future, if I upgrade, I will upgrade to completely a digitalized version of only for maps. Maybe I think in 2025, I think every motorcycle should come with inbuilt navigation system at this point of time. Wow, this looks nice. This looks nice. Look at the surroundings. It's just cool. Anyways, so yeah, and I like the. If you observe something, did you see the helmet color? Neon color. It is really. I usually prefer only neon and black kind of colors only. Most probably because of safety. Because during night time, if it has different colors, it won't radiate, and people might not know that there is a person riding. So if the light falls on it, it reflects immediately, and people can understand something is there. So, oh, we finally arrived to Shell gas station. Let's fill it up. So yeah, definitely I prefer that color neon only for my helmets. I think I am using the same color, and even from my abroad days. So that's my preference. I don't suggest anybody to take everything as into consideration and copy everything, but that's my preference. You can have whatever you want, but for me, safety is the most priority than looks. So that's why. And I always prefer full-faced helmets only, not half-faced or something else. Always full-faced with visor and sun visor as well. I really appreciate Bangalore people for sure, because everybody is wearing helmet. Oh, that's really awesome. Maybe they are scared of the law or the fines, but yeah, still good. Everybody is wearing helmets, and I'm very happy to see that. because when I see that in Nellore, nobody wears helmet, and worst of the things, people ride it like so stupid. So yeah, every single day we have to deal with these kind of stupid people because most of them lack awareness. Maybe I don't know, but I'm really really happy to get.
Power full time. Power. It's full time. Full time. Zero sir. ಒಂಚೂರು ಇಳಿಡಿ ಅವರತ್ತು ನಾನು ಹೇಳಿದೆ ಈ ಗಣ್ಣಿದೆ ಆ ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂಚೂರು ಈ ಕಡೆ ಗಣ್ಣಿ ಇದೆ ಇಳಿಬೇಕು ಸರ್ ಗೆಡ್ಡ ಜೀರೋ
ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ನಾವು ಹಾರ್ಡು
ಹಾರ್ಡಾ
ಹಾರ್ಡು
ಫೋನ್ ಇಸ್ಕೊಂಡಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ ನೀವು 1100 ತಗೊಂಡು ಬಾಕಿ ಕೊಡಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಅದೇ ಒಳ್ಳೇದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಅವ್ನು ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಟೈಮು ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ ಇಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ
ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಪೇಮೆಂಟ್ ಶೆಲ್ ಆ್ಯಪ್.
ಹಾಂ ಆಯ್ತು
People are really kind, man. That's what I noticed. Let me wrap it up by completing the payment procedures and then continue our conversation. Why is it taking so long? Finally done. That's it. To check the maps because I don't want to go circles again like I did last time. So let's go to double check before leaving because I don't want to stop in between. Stop again. So, all set. Let me also check the air pressure and yep, everything is intact. Okay, let's go. Let's check the pressure and I don't need to waste the time anymore. people are ahead of me. Only one. Anyways, 29. Expecting this one today, isn't it? 31. I think I definitely need to change my front tires once I reach Nellore. I will change it for sure.
Always healthy, follow whatever your pulse is. Thank you.
Okay, let's go. I don't want to waste any more time. I hope I don't go on circles anymore. Google Maps will have to take me to good routes, huh? Not the small choto routes. I don't want to go into those routes. Just take me on the highways, connect me to the next highway. So it's all yes, I usually close the visor as well most of the time because I just want the air flow in at few minutes. That's why I need my visor is on. Okay. I have to take right here somewhere. So where were we? Yeah, we are talking about Rhinox gears, right? Yeah, for again, I will conclude this. If you are a beginner and you don't have any idea, I blindly suggest Rhinox gears. For all of you, just go try. If you like it, then yeah, go buy it, use it. If you don't, then you don't. That's my take because I used for quite some time, so I'm satisfied with my purchase. That's why I'm sharing my thoughts here. If you don't like it, also it's fine. Just so you know, I liked it. That's it. I will definitely come back to Bangalore probably end of August or first week of September again. This time I have to meet few of my riding friends that I met in this trip. So I'll definitely meet them once again. And then we'll see where it goes. Maybe another ride or another trip or just exploring Bangalore, whatever possible. I think I am lost at this point of my life. Oof, finally after 1 hour of rolling back and forth in the traffic, I finally got out of the Bangalore. Such a relief. Anyways, I crossed out of Bangalore. Now I am heading towards Tirupati. And then I'll reach. This will be like a regional road, so this will be like straight highways, nothing much. Just straight highways. But the weather today is really pleasant. Fortunately, this is actually afternoon, like literally somewhere around people and everyone, please stay in your school or college or whatever, and continue your studies. Enjoy watching these videos, but don't try to make this as a career, because I do it just for a fun. That's all. I don't care about views, likes, or comments or whatever. Alright, called so-called going to be viral or famous or whatever. I don't do this for that such stuff. I just share my thoughts on my riding experiences. That's all at this point of time. So don't think you will be famous by doing all this crazy stuff. This is brutal hard work. You need to ride a motorcycle for that long hours. You cannot not this is not everybody's cup of tea. Keep that in mind. It's gonna be brutal physically. You will have no idea. But and also it is financially very expensive thing too. So if you are young guys or teenagers who are watching, just for now, just do what you are studying and watch this and enjoy those. That's all. That's all I can suggest at this point of time. Maybe when you grow up and maybe if you really have a passion for riding, then that's a whole different story. Yeah, then you can try it out slowly, but don't do it for some financial gain or to become famous or whatever, because those things will come and go. You can become famous and you can also be forgotten in a snap of a finger. Both things can happen so fast. So I personally enjoy the riding part of this. This is the whole reason why I do it. All the extra things, they will just come and go. Alright, keep that in mind. That's my suggestion from my side, because someone really texted me saying all those kind words. I'm very thankful for people like you at initial stages, but thank you so much. But I don't suggest you to do any such kind of things at this point of time. I hope you all understand. I think I just took a small break because on my left there is some sort of pond kind of a thing. I just got curious and I just stopped on the left, if you see it. It was nice in the middle of the road, so that's okay. So yeah, don't try to make YouTube thing as a career, guys, because you might be seeing all the people growing famous or making millions of dollars or whatever, but that's not going to happen for everyone. Alright, there will be tons of competition and everything, like every other field has. So it will be also something like that. And of course, you can become in any field, not just this, but especially for teenagers and starting out college people, I highly suggest not to focus on education first. You can do all these things later part of your life. They are not running away anyways. But yeah, I think we're gonna approach Tirupati maybe in 150 kilometers, if I'm not wrong. Somewhere we are just nearby, I hope. And there will be only straight highways, so after a few minutes I'll stop recording and just try to go home and then take rest, start editing this stuff. That's all I'm gonna do. And these roads are decent enough, and the hills, mountains and everything pretty much good. I didn't know this road existed before, and then but yeah, it's good. It's good. Can't complain. Not the best road, but decent enough. should be your highest priority. Alright, keep that in mind every time you go for a ride. Helmet, riding gear, full on.